Hey guys, I'm Jeff from the Track Shack.
And I'm Alex, Resolute Running. Jeff, we have a special guest today. Rachel Davis is joining us. Thanks for being here.
Of course.
You guys, if you've been running around town, you've probably seen Rachel. She's out running in the community. But the reason she's on today is for nutrition. You know, it's Jeff and I have talked about nutrition in the past, but Rachel's a little bit more of an expert.
We need help.
No doubt. So to kind of give you some background here, so like I said, I've met Rachel before, but we never really had a chance to chat. We're in Boston, we're in Fenway Park, going to see a Sox game, and our friend of ours, John Graham, got everybody tickets, and we ended up sitting next to each other. And I just randomly said, hey, what are you doing for your fueling tomorrow during the race? And she just says, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, she knows more than me. A lot more than me. What exactly do you do? So here's the pedigree. So it's a undergrad in exercise physiology from UAB. She's a Blazer. Yeah. Master's degree in nutrition from UAB, and working on her doctorate in nutrition from UAB. Love it. That's all Birmingham. In addition, at Boston, she ran a 2:48 on a very, very tough day. It was insanely hot. So that tells me that not only was her training on point, her nutrition was on point. So thanks for being here. And let's kind of jump into it. So Jeff, we're going to talk about racing today. So what's your first question?
Well, for me, I've had to learn how to, or try to learn how to fuel. And I guess I would like to know some tips on fueling for racing for 5Ks, 10Ks, and marathon distance,
So
I guess.
what do you do first thing in the morning?
Yep.
Well, so I love coffee. So with my breakfast, I always have some coffee before a race. I like a little bit of caffeine. But more importantly, I'm really into quick energy. So usually 5K, 10K, I'll have something like oatmeal, peanut butter, banana, and I like chia seeds, so I add in a little bit of those.
All right.
But then for the marathon, so at Boston, I had a plain white bagel, peanut butter, banana, and coffee, and maybe sipped on some Gatorade for the couple hours before the race in the Athletes Village. So quick energy, easy, and always a little bit of coffee.
And easy.
That's my favorite.
Right, and easy on the tummy. So,
Yeah, easy on the tummy. So the white bread, don't go to the whole grains. The oats are okay, but definitely like white bagel over a whole grain bagel.
Got it. Well, and then, so that's pre-race. So during the race, and you know, you've probably heard the phrase, distance running is a game of who can eat the most. So what do you do out there? How do you fuel? How much should you be taking in? You know, anecdotally, and what would you tell someone who were just to ask you that question?
So when it comes to the marathon, I really like the Cliff Energy shots, just the little goos that you can take.
Yep.
I usually take them, gosh, I think in Boston I started taking it 7, 13, 16, 19, maybe one at 22 or 23, but those, and then
So basically
constant.
about 45 minutes, somewhere in there?
I was taking them pretty quickly
For the
because it was
race, yeah.
hot, and
Yeah.
of course the conversation that we had, you said fuel more, have more than you think you need.
Right,
So
right.
I thought about that during the race, and the gels, the Gatorade, water, it was hot, so I just kind of continually put it in, and that keeps me, you know, even keel, feeling good. I don't really hit that, you know, red line towards the
Sure,
end.
sure. And you practice this in your training, I'm assuming?
Yes, absolutely. So long runs, long tempos, preparing for the marathon, always practice. Most importantly, you don't want to feel like you're going to pass out or feel faint at the end of a workout or the race, but your stomach, you have to test it on your stomach to make sure it works. And for me, those gels, they work great. I don't have any tummy issues, so
Nice.
that's good.
And then Jeff and I, as soon as we like finishing a race, we drink beer. But I'm sure, Jeff, is that the way you do it?
I'm straight to the beer line. Yeah, pretty much.
But what should we be doing, I guess, is the more important question.
Help us out with that.
A little more of a well-rounded meal.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Beer's
So a
okay, but definitely have a meal where you're getting good fat, protein, and carbs. There isn't any macronutrient that I say to cut out, no low carb, none of that. Get a good amount of each.
Just
a
well-balanced.
well-balanced, a real meal.
Got it.
That's the best thing that I can suggest.
And one last tip, and we're going to leave it on, is in discussion earlier, you mentioned healthy fats. What are healthy fats, and why do runners need them?
So endurance athletes specifically, you really need to have some good fats in your diet because after a certain amount of time, you're going to deplete your glycogen stores, which is your carbohydrate storage, and you're going to be burning mostly fat.
Right?
So definitely take in the carbs. That's why all of those quick energy gels, that's why they're all carbohydrate. But about 6 to 8 weeks out from the marathon, I start eating more avocado, almonds, peanut butter, olive oil, just good healthy fats. Because so in your muscles you store glycogen, but you also, in endurance athletes, they tend to store more fat within the muscle.
Fantastic. That's
So-
a fantastic.
Yeah,
tip.
by eating
Cool.
healthier fats, you have that in there. Better access, quicker energy, so
Well, good deal.
very good.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. It's
And
you
the
know,
lesson.
and the lesson.
Happy
You
to be
know,
here.
hopefully we can do this again. And
Absolutely.
in the meantime, I'm sure people will see you out and about on the trails. Yeah. All right, Jeff. Anything else?
No, I'm all good.
All right, guys. Until next week.